What's going on, everybody? It's Cyberlux here, and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the difference between a Molotov and a Wraith Fire, and which one you should use if you come across them against an enemy. Now, we're going to be taking a look at quite a few things: the damage, the radius, which one is quicker to deploy, etc. All that good statistical stuff right here, and it's going to be pretty interesting. You should let me know if you want to see any other videos that are comparison like this, and without further ado, let's get into the video. By the way, I should also note I'm using consecutive distances, so that way everything is more consistent. I'm standing on this little path to grass as my test character, and on the white line as the battle hardened. Now we're going to be testing out the input time. Basically, when you press R1, it's that throwing animation. As soon as that throwing animation is right over and it throws on the ground. The Molotov is 2.98, almost 3.0, not too bad, but the Wraith Fire does beat it. She's coming in at a 2.03, rounded to 2. Almost an entire second's difference, and again, that is testing when you press R1 and letting go of it right after. I am aware in the footage I did not do that, but I did test it elsewhere, so that way I got more accurate hard numbers multiple times, and it kept coming around 2.98 for the Molotov on average and 2.03 for the Wraith Fire, completely consecutive. So in that regard, the Wraith Fire is much faster. Now when we come to the damage, it gets a tad dodgy here, so what we do, we're going to measure the damage on impact, as you're going to see right here, and on radius, which is by shooting it slightly to the right of the character. When it comes to damage, the Molotov is 1.96 seconds, which is the time to kill for an impact kill, or if you shoot slightly to the right, it is 2.01, a 0.5 seconds difference. Now when it comes to the Wraith Fire, however, the impact kill was 1.89 seconds, so it's quicker than the Molotov. However, it is a lot slower when it comes to time to kill, because it ends up at a 1.98 seconds if you shoot it slightly to the right. So in a sense, if you do want a quicker kill with impact, choose the Wraith Fire. However, I have to go with the Molotov on this one, with the multiplier being a lot less, being only 0.5 compared to a 0.9 with the Wraith Fire. So in this case, the Molotov has a better time to kill, impact or not. Now, just like how the Reznov item character mission, it's very difficult to tell what 200 meters is. I cannot tell what a meter is in this game, so I will just use relative location here. So the first thing we're going to be throwing is the Molotov. Now, as you guys can see here, the Molotov's radius is rather bigger than the Wraith Fire, as you're about to see here. The Molotov has a burning orange flame with a lot of oxygen and iron in it. However, when we get to the Wraith Fire, as you can see, though it's a little bit less of radius, however, it is more dispersed. However, I did try walking over one of the edge parts that just landed by itself, and that did no damage to me whatsoever. So this goes without the doubt that the Molotov is a lot better when it comes to the damage radius. The final element we'll be looking into today regarding these two explosives is not the time to kill nor the radius, but rather the damage output itself, which anybody can see by looking at the HP in the bottom left hand corner. Now, I do apologize that this is in split screen, however, I will enhance the video by zooming into the HP when we get to the test here. And if you do wish to test out these statistics, by all means blow yourself up with a Wraith Fire or a Molotov to just confirm these numbers. The Molotov deals a very deadly, aside from the impact kill, a 16 damage per every burn that you do get, which is very quick, every quarter of a second, whereas the Wraith Fire deals a mere 4 per second, meaning that the Molotov is literally 4 times as greater damage than the Wraith Fire is, thus making it the king of this challenge, making the Molotov most ideal for your travels and kills. Now, the only upside I can see the Wraith Fire having is the handling, when you can throw it faster and it just doesn't even make a noise when you deploy it. But in all, the Molotov is best, and another good thing about it is that the Molotov is much more common. The only time you'll ever find a Wraith Fire is if you purposely go to a zombies location or find one in a death stash. Other than that, the Molotov is much common, as they could be anywhere about the map. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see an acid bomb versus cluster grenade or any sort of video like this again, please let me know. Also, I've seen some suggestions on the poll. If you guys want me to redo a character mission, since I've already have all of them except for Bloody Shore, just let me know what character mission you'd like to see, and I guess I could re-record myself doing that character challenge. With that being said, guys, I'm Cyberlux, and I'm signing out.